this way so that it doesn't go too lateral, right? And when this muscle gets weak, then people have their kneecap moving out of place and they get problems with the cartilage underneath it. But that's spleen 10. And Sean said just keep going in the same direction to find liver 9. And it's in the middle. Like if you were to go from front to back, the center line of the inner thigh is the liver channel. Okay, so think about being on the center line of the inner thigh and going in the same direction as spleen 10, and your finger falls right in the hole right there. And that's liver 9. And don't worry about any ton measurements there. Then there are...
what about the kidney 10?
And the kidney 10, yeah. So kidney 10, you have to find 2 tendons and get between them and be in the popliteal crease.
Which is spleen 9 and kidney 10, right? Something like that.
So liver 8 and kidney 10 have this kind of relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, spleen 9. Okay.
Yeah.
Did we find liver 8 together?
Yeah.
He picked up her knee.
Yeah. So kidney 10, you could do it that way for kidney 10 too. You could, but then you have to search around for 2 tendons and get your finger in between them. All right, and you'll feel a tendon on both sides of your fingers for kidney 10. And then we can look at the rest of the spleen, liver, and kidney channel. So remember, we're finding spleen 6 by hand width or getting in the ballpark of 3 ton, and then we're searching for a little smiley, half of a smiley face in the bone right there. And the spleen 6 is right behind that. Well, you can take that same distance, and the mistake people make in using hand measurements and stuff is not getting exactly on the same edge that they started from. You know, they might go a little farther with their hand or not far enough, right? So be sure that you start your next hand measurement right on the edge of where your first hand measurement was, and you go up a hand width, and there's your spleen 7.
What is the smiley face? The half shape.
Do what?
The half shape. Shape
By
on
spleen
the.
6. Spleen 6.
Yeah, hand width up from the malleolus peak, and search it for a little horizontal crack in the bone
May I
right
feel
here.
that real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You feel it?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're right behind that in the soft tissue, not on the bone. Okay, and then the same thing with spleen 7. It's the same distance as this, and you are going to find a place that your finger wants to sink into, right behind the bone. That's spleen 7. And then liver 5 is one ton below that on the bone. Right on the edge of the bone, liver 5, which is 5 ton up from the medial malleolus peak. This is 6 ton up. All right. And then 1 ton above spleen 7 is liver 6. Okay.
Is it in the same line?
Same line. So the channels are weaving in and out of each other. They cross at spleen 6. The kidney, liver, and spleen channel cross at spleen 6. And then they weave around. They kind of do this, right? And so spleen 6, spleen 7, liver 5, liver 6.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then liver 7 is at the same level as spleen 9, but it's below liver 8. So here's liver 8. Find the level of spleen 9. You got liver 7 straight down on the liver channel. Okay. And then the only thing left here is kidney 9 and spleen excuse me, kidney 9, yeah, and spleen 8. So from spleen 9, it's about 3 fingers down to spleen 8, which is the she cleft point. About 3 fingers. And think about your patient's fingers, not your fingers. Yeah, when you're doing this kind of measurement. The textbooks, I think, say 3 tun, which again would be more like this here. Let's see what that looks like in compare. Somebody put a finger right there for me for a second.
Here?
Yeah, that's good. Now, if I come back here, and I got spleen 6, and I got spleen 7, and I got liver 5 and liver 6, and then we got spleen 8. 3 tun down from spleen 9. And those are all on a straight line. All those spleen points are on a straight line with 2 liver points thrown into the same line.
Okay.
Okay. Kidney 9 is 5 tun up from kidney 3 on a line going to kidney 10. So here's kidney 10, kidney 3. If I think about a line there and I divide this in thirds because the inner leg is 15 tun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I should find my kidney 9 in this area. It may be a little higher, a little lower in actual clinical practice, needling and everything, but for location purposes for testing, you need to be right on the right measurement. Another way of finding kidney 9 is to follow the gastrocnemius muscle until it curves around, and there you are. Follow it till you get right off of that Achilles tendon, and there's your spleen 9.
Spleen 9.
Kidney.
Kidney
nine.
9. Sorry,
Spleen
kidney 9.
nine, yeah.
A little dyslexic there.
So you do the 15 started from here.